Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like this is one of the videos where I'm starting off and my hair doesn't look too bad. This hair is 3 days old and I'm gonna tell you guys how you can keep your hair looking good without doing too much more with it. I know for me, a lot of the times it would be really hard to refresh my curls and I would struggle with frizz and all kinds of naps and matting and tangling like over the course of a few days after I've done my curly hair routine. So this is something I still struggle with to this day, and I'm going to show you how you can sort of refresh your curls so that they look better. These products are what I mainly use to refresh my hair. This is a Comeback Curl Next Day Curl Revitalizer. I've never heard of that word. This is what it looks like. And then this is just a detangler. So you can pick one. I just like the spray in general. Do you see like this is frizz? The top of my head, this is all frizz. We don't like frizz. We want fresh curls. We want curls like that look sort of like that, but we want them to look even more fresh. Here's the back of my head. I'm scared too. It's fine. Here it is. It's not that bad. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna spray this all throughout my head and go through and sort of manage this, tame this frizz. So we've got that in. We can see that it did make a bit of a difference in the frizz. Another thing that screams 3-day-old curls is the baby hairs. So I'm gonna pull my hair back. You can see all of this peeking out. Usually when my curls are fresh, my baby hairs are tamed, so I'll make sure to target that, and sideburns as well. Stuff like that is what kind of yells like, hey, we need a refresh. You can see all of that out, and I think baby hairs are beautiful, but these need to be tamed. This is a boar bristle brush. If you don't know what a boar bristle brush is, this is like the product, the brush for curly hair. It's got a wooden little paddle and then it's just rough bristles, and it really helps me manage all kinds of different things. Now we're gonna get into the selective part of revamping your hair, which is actually putting it in sections and looking at the curls that are causing the issues. So usually there'll be like a few curls that are really frizzy or like just literally don't form a curl anymore, and I will show you a few as we go through. You want to be gentle, because if you are manhandling your hair and like just manipulating it so much, it's going to get even worse, like even more frizzy with zero curl in it. So just try and divide it as best as you can. It's probably the hardest part. Here's what I got. I'm just going to do this randomly and horribly and whatever, it's fine. What is causing me to have this frizz? So let's look at the bottom and see if we can fix anything. I see this specific spot is like, you know, a little bit different than the rest. We're gonna put this back so we can focus on it. See, there's more frizz in this area, so I'll make sure to spray that for sure. On this side, we can see frizz. So there's like matting, frizz, like the curl is just going away, it's flat. We don't like that. We don't like that. So we're gonna redo this whole part. Like, what's the point of reviving your curls? Like, what's the point? Why don't you just do the whole routine over again? First of all, I used all that product and it's gonna be gone in 3 days. I don't think so. And what if I have plans? What if I have to go somewhere and I don't want to spend that much time doing my hair? What I'm gonna do is wet this brush and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna brush this part out. I'm gonna get that tangle out. So now when I go to scrunch it up and brush it out, I'm left with a new little curl. And I can just blend that back in with what I have, and it already looks so much better. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, the whole purpose of revamping your curls is to not spend so much time on it. Let's go to the top section. This is the part that requires a lot of the work. So I don't know where to start with it. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's still something that I struggle with today. I feel like the only thing you really need to do to revive your front curls is to just do like the first part. I'm loving these hairstyles we're getting when we're sectioning it. Oh. Okay. You really need to to know your head. So like, for me, I know that my frizziest parts are right above my ear. You can see that. It's very coily there. It gets very frizzy, and the main reason for puffiness and frizz is in the roots, in these parts where it's really, really puffy. All I'm gonna do is wet my hairbrush and brush these curls. It's painful, but it works in the end. There are different stages of refreshing that you need. Sometimes you just need a bit of curl reviving spray, and sometimes you need to re-brush out the whole section. And that's what I'm doing here, and especially in the front, because that's what's going around your face. That's the hair you can see. So you really just need to like determine how much refreshing do I need? Do I need to completely redo the routine on that segment of my hair? Is the whole section messed up? Is there only a few curls here and there that need to be finger coiled? Let's find one, like maybe like this one. It's not very curly, so what can we do? It's just one curl in the section. We don't have to redo the whole thing, just kind of manipulate it to make it look how you want it to look. And then the rest is fine. But I feel like it did make a difference in how the hair looks, and I'm much happier with it now. So if you have any questions, please reach out and let me know, because I feel like this is such an important part of not putting too much product in your hair, not wasting your products that you've already put in. So let's go through and see if there's any difference. That is the final result. I hope this video helped you in some way. And now you know my curl reviving product is the Comeback Curl. It says next day, but I'm using it next 3 days because it's that good. So also make sure, now let's go over some tips to keep your hair fresh over the course of a week. I do different hairstyles, so I do like hair down one day, hair half down another day, or a slick back one day. So basically within those hairstyles, you need to be finding out how you can protect your hair at night. So if I do a slick back for the day, I come home, I wash the product out of my hair, and I put it in a leave-in. And then I put it in my bonnet, I go to bed, I wake up, and it's fine for me to wear it down the next day. The bonnet is probably the main tool that you need to make sure that your hair is staying at its best condition. It's not getting too frizzy, because a cotton pillowcase will do that to you. So either get a satin pillowcase or use a bonnet like I do. I feel like protective hairstyles also help, like little plaits or braids, or putting it up in a little pineapple, right? And then putting your bonnet over it. And it like keeps your hair fresh the next day. You can just undo it. Or doing plaits, you can take it out and it's waves. There's so many different ways to preserve your curls. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you in some way, shape, or form. We'll see you guys in the next one.